time zone. We are back again this day. So, guys, we are going to rush this program because we have many things to do. I am somehow busy, but I have to come live now. I have to. So, please, if you are watching from our main channel, please like the video, share it, comment, tell us where you are watching from. I hope all of us we are okay wherever we are watching from. Happy Sunday to you all. Okay, I will start, from the title of the video. You can see what we are here to discuss. Not only that, of course, as usual, we are going to touch other basic information, other things that relate to what we actually what we are looking for, what has to do with Biafrans and our freedom. So we are going to look into some of those things. I have seen the video of not video, some comments, and people are sharing the news about what P2B said yesterday. I shared that on our live broadcast yesterday, later broadcast, that P2B have joined the voice to call for Mazi Nnamdi release. It is too late, but not really too late. Does that make any changes? No, I think he made that statement just for his own personal gain, all right? Because he have wasted a lot of time, and that is not the only thing. It's calling for Mazi Nnamdi's release is without action, to me, is not enough. It's not good enough, and all of the Southeast politicians are a suspect. They are all suspects. But that would be like an internal issue, like what Mazi Nnamdi replied to Nigerians. Some of them, when they questioned him about the activities of IPOB in Germany, when they confront Ike Koremadu, some of you that know the information know what I'm talking about. And Oyendu said that this is a kind of house information, that this is just like when two brothers are having issue, is in an internal affair, not external affair. So they should not focus on that. They should just ignore that. And that's how I see the issue between Igbo politicians and Biafrans. Time will come when Biafran government will be the one to settle it. Settle it in the sense of, what I mean by that, by calling a spade, taking action on them. When Biafran comes, all these things will be ironed out. Because some of them think that no matter whatever they do today, they're going to get away with it. But to me, is kind of ignorant of them to think like that, because time will tell. The time is ticking. So whatever you do today determines where you'll be tomorrow and what Biafrans will react to you tomorrow. So Alozie Ambrose is the first person that commented on this video, and he said nobody is joining them or her Biafra. So I saw your comment, my brother. Please, guys, as you are coming in, as you are joining me, as you come in, like the video, click on the like button. So the information that we are here to bring to you is nothing serious. Not that it's not serious, but nothing hidden. They are all serious, to be honest. And serious that this is what Biafrans have achieved. It's very, very serious issue, all right? Very, very serious and important. The Biafran government in Exile are now in war stage. And why is it that people protesting are not making the headline news in war stage? I mean, holding flag in some institutes of Europe will not make any difference. I have said this in the past. You have created awareness enough. It is time for your action to be seen. It's time for you to step up and do what is needful. It's time for you to focus on your freedom and go after it. So this information here is what PM shared. The news here says, ex-congressman's famed lobbyists for African government in Exile. That is why I laughed when I saw this news. They said African government in Exile is a Biafran government in Exile. So I believe people they will soon get to they will soon get used to the name Biafrans. They will soon get to used to it. What they're talking about here is Biafran government in Exile. All right, and we have seen the congressmen that they're talking about, which are the Biafran government in Exile lobbyists I saw a picture. We all have seen the picture of them. One of them holding Biafra flag in Washington D.C. in front of White House. Is it they call? I think that is is it Capitol Hill, something like that in U.S. Please, our brothers and sisters that are watching from U.S., you can correct me on that. If if that is what that place is being called, I don't know the name, but that structure is a very well-known structure, a popular one for that matter. And the Biafran government in exile are paving way. This is not the only news. Other news media have it as well. They have it as well. And here is it. As you can see here. As you can see here, Rebel Alliance, ex-congressman's firm, lobbies for African government in exile. They are still reporting the same thing. And to confirm, though some of you will say, oh, this is, where did you see Biafra? Where did you see Biafra? This is not, now listen. Biafra and Eritrea opposition have hired American firm Morgan Global Strategies. Okay, firm Morgan Global Strategies for U.S. help in 6 power. Okay, this is this man they mentioned here. You can see his name here. This Moran. Is it not Morgan? Moran. I think that's the correct pronunciation. So that is the name of the white man that were in a program with PM to address Biafrans. It's a very good news. Very, very happy one for that matter. Let's check the comment of Biafrans on this post, because this is just 5 hours ago. As fresh as today's bread. Is a news that every Biafran need to get used to. We need to. Let me go to the comment, and this person says, we are moving with speed. The Fulani jihadist caliphate government and the Afonjas go here. I think they want to say go hang, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, they go here way. The Afonjas go here way. This time, thank you, PM Simon Ekpa and our Biafran government in exile. That's a comment from this Biafran. And another person have this to say. Indeed, Biafrans, in Biafran, African die, and in Biafran, African will rise again forever. Wachineke said, we are moving with speed. If you stand on our path to freedom, you will be crushed. And this will be the last comment, okay, before we move forward to another thing. And all we have to say is thank you, sir. That's Madueke John Paul. This is not the time. Biafrans are no longer seeing comments. Normally before, when people post, things like this, a way forward, when he was telling us that Biafra will come from diaspora, that Biafrans that he have 5 years to lay the foundation and get Biafra, that he's not a career agitator, the alternatives that he made. And when he was making those comments, some of these people that are wishing and hoping to become patron in freedom fighting, they will be in comment section with a secret account, trying to. Sorry, guys. Okay, trying to make sure that they put a comment to discourage others. Amechi Jonas, I see you. All hail Biafra. God bless you, my brother. Happy Sunday to you. I hope all is well with you. Freeman is here. Happy Sunday, my brother. Happy Sunday to you. So we have seen those comments there. Some of them have dichotomically joined Biafra. They have walked from back door, and they penetrate to the Biafran government in exile in support, not to rule, not to be a leader. Some of them that actually want Biafra. You understand? Those ones that are still doing strong head. Two things are holding them. One is pride, Another thing is that the other, there are two. Like I said, one is pride. The second thing is they don't actually want Biafra in the first place. They are talking about Biafra because they see it as an opportunity to somehow be relevant. All right. Now, yesterday when I was telling us about what P2B, what the Vanguard News and Standard Reporter said about P2B making comment about OEND for the first time, I told us that I would like to see him. I want to see his video. Let's see his video where he actually said that in. The video that I'm about to play now, I have not played that video, so I don't know what he said. But the caption said that this is what he said. But let's listen to him together. I will flip the camera so that you will see him as well. Okay, for those of us watching from our main channel, you will see it. I know the audio is very, very poor. I don't know, the audio is very, very poor. Let's see.
My take is very simple. I have said it that I don't see anything why this continuity. Especially as the law, the courts have granted him. Government has to take them. Rule of law is an implicit asset that we must cherish and live with. And I've said I'm going to discuss with every agitator. And I use the same opportunity to plead the government to ensure that all those who are in similar conditions are released and discussed with. We're a democratic government. We shouldn't be doing things that are arbitrary and not within the law.
Okay.
Please, were you able to hear what he said? Did you hear what he said, or do you want me to replay it and flip the camera? Maybe the audio could maybe more audible enough for you to hear him. So, if you can confirm, did you hear what he said, or should I try it? Okay, not all. Okay, good. Freeman, let's go there. Let's listen to him again. Let me flip the camera back and see. Maybe it will be better now.
My take is very simple, and I've said it that I don't see anything why it's continued detention. Especially as the law, the courts have granted him bail. Government has to obey the law. Rule of law is an implicit asset that we must cherish and live with. And I've said I'm going to discuss with every agitator. And I use the same opportunity to plead the government to ensure that all those who are in similar conditions are released and discussed with. We're a democratic government. We shouldn't be doing things that are arbitrary and not within the law.
Okay.
Okay, that is it. And what he said that he have said it before. My brother, our father, our papa, you have not said it before. Maybe you said it in your bedroom only, but you have not. But I've not seen any video, any comment. Just like Igbos losing their business in Lagos simply because they went out for you, thinking that they want to make everything good, which I blame them. So as we blame Lagos state government, we also blame our Igbo brothers and sisters in Lagos. Because when you know your problem, then only you can know how to solve it. You don't just just imagine that like somebody supporting Boko Haram. You are supporting them, you are happy with them, and when they buy you, you want people to sympathize with you? No, nah. Because you have spent your time, devote your time supporting something that you shouldn't have even support in the first place. After supporting that, and that when you become a victim of that, you want to blame who? That is not how it works now. Okay, that is not how it works. And Sonny Akparawa, Biafran information minister, have something to say about it. He said when British wanted P2B to stop Biafran for 2023 fraud election, so that Nigerian Islamic countries can continue their call, they called you to Downing Street. I think 10 Downing Street is somewhere in London. That's where they normally go to pay their homage, their tribute, or whatever they call it, inside a house to discuss with the agenda of your Labour Party president. Is this how to demand for Mass Nnamdi Kanu's release? let me explain it more. He said, is this how to demand Mass Nnamdi Kanu's release? That's a very good question. Shouting on the media interview, why don't you go to official bath like you went to Down Street? Tell him to stop shouting here, Biko, because we have not started yet. I can't wait to December, to be honest with you. I can't wait to see how Biafrans will take a bold step, a very big bold step. Some doubting Thomases are mocking. December is here now. These are people that never support. If you don't support Biafra government in exile, and you are waiting to see how Biafran will declare Biafran in December, you are enemy to yourself. You are enemy to yourself because your own is you are not waiting to see how Biafra will come. You are actually waiting to see how Biafra will fall. You are actually waiting to see how Biafran government will collapse. One thing that gladdened my heart is this: none of you are God. We are not God. So the God who gave us life will still make a way for us to have this freedom and live like human beings. Are we asking for something that is not, that is inhuman? The answer is no. Are we calling for other people to exterminate their life? The answer is no. Are we against people to have their freedom? The answer is no. Are we dragging land that does not belong to us? The answer is no. So what offense do you think we have committed? What offense do you think that Biafrans have committed? So when you are going after, when you hate somebody, at least hate with common sense. And somebody that is down, praying for another person to fall down, is actually telling his God that he don't want to rise ever. You are down, and your own, in that down that you are, your number one prayer is that another people should fall like you. That means you are technically telling God of creation that you don't want to stand up. So that even when people that will help you to make you to stand like a human being, when they come, they will bypass you. Reason is because you hate anything that is progressive. You want everything to go down. Do you understand? So I'm just telling you because I know some of us don't pay attention to the information. Some of us don't know why Biafrans are asking for freedom. Some people think that this Biafran freedom that everybody is talking about is all about Ndi Igbo. You understand? I have seen some people saying that Igbo hate to live with others. They hate to live with others. Igbos don't like others. They think they are special. They think they are this. They think they are that. All those things is because they don't know who Igbo people are actually. They only believe that, they only say that thinking that they are making sense. Let me see if the video that information minister post, if that video is more audible enough than the one that we just played, because I just stumble on his video and I can now see that he made a video.
First primary work
He shared the same video. Let's see what he said here. Maybe this one will be more audible enough. Let's see.
The first primary work of government is security of life and property. It is the foundation in which people can actually live in a nation, because nobody can stay in an insecure place. And it is worrisome what is happening in Nigeria, waking up every day with killings, kidnappings, abductions,
Freeman, you are right.
everywhere, which has now made Nigeria one of the most insecure places on the surface of the earth. In fact, it's leading to a failed nation. And that requires an urgent attention of everybody. In the Southeast in particular, again, that's the same situation. As I thank the government for their effort, there's need to do more by all leaders to ensure that we tackle this menace. In the Southeast, I urge the various governments, members, I said, while thanking them, to come together as a family. There's need for the governors of the Southeast to work as a family, to be able to tackle that. I'm saying that from the little experience I had when we were there. It is important. And even checking the harsh economic conditions now, even in development and economic, I want to see the Southeast governors work closely more.
Armstrong, I see you. Good morning to you.
Because they can do. And I believe they know each other, they can interact. We want to see them come together. We want to see them bring this entire zone together. And I'm preaching the same of other zones. While the federal government has father overshadows everybody, the various things should come together. In the Southeast in particular, this is very urgent. I'm again saying from my little experience, if they can call meetings, even meetings at times of those of us who were there before, to come together and interact about our common purpose. This is very important. I don't see anything why it's continued detention. Quite frankly. Especially as a law, the courts have granted him bail. Government must obey the law. Rule of law is an intrinsic asset that we must cherish and live with. And I've said I'm going to discuss with every agitator. And I use the same opportunity to plead to government to ensure that all those who are in similar conditions are released and discussed with. We're a democratic government. We shouldn't be doing things that are arbitrary and not within the law. I'm against riots. I'm against destruction of government assets. I'm not against peaceful protests. But it must be for reasons, not for interest. Often a time here you see protests being to satisfy a particular interest. It must be properly articulated. There's things that is happening that is against and properly directed. Properly articulated and properly directed. So you don't go, I recall when people were saying they're protesting against police or any other organization of government, and I said to them, good leadership, their agents can be bad. But what happens there is that Nigerians say, oh, our problem is police, our problem is EFCC, our problem is ICPC, our problem is the army. No, the problem is leadership. If the leadership is, if the leaders are competent, have the capacity, doing the right thing, the agents will toe in the line. And that is what I want. I want to see these things that are properly organized. I want to see people listening. And I'm using the same opportunity to say, all those who are being held because of, say, NSAS, protests and everything, or because of freedom of speech or journalists, should please be released immediately. We're a democratic country. People have a right under the Constitution to express themselves freely under freedom of speech. They have also a right to peacefully protest. And we must listen to them. We must listen to those who say they are not happy. That's why it is a democratic nation. We should stop acting dictatorial and behaving as if it is not a democratic country. I know we're in a state capture, but then we should act in a manner that shows some decency. We politicians are preoccupied by election. That's not what I'm talking about. How do we reduce the price of food?
Anyway, we are not here for the price of food. We have listened to what you said. You know, when he talked like this, he forgot. I know. What do you think that Reno Mokri will use this one to do now? Reno will start telling his followers that people pie. That's when Reno will remember that there was people pied under P2B's watch in Anambra State. The same thing he's saying now is the same thing that Tinubu said in the past. Tinubu have asked Nigerians that he said he don't believe in Nigeria in the past. And he said that Nigeria should not blame IPOB. The news, everything is there. Once you allow him to become president now, remember the broadcast that we did 2 days ago, where I said that all of them, once they're elected into power or any political post at all, the first agenda is to make sure that Northerners are happy. That's the number one. Their manifestos, which they don't include in their manifestos when they are doing campaign, they will introduce it. They will introduce it and start telling the whole people, start making sure that Northerners are happy. The agenda, what he's saying now, it sounds so nice, right? It may be to release them. We are in democracy. You don't need to do this. People that are being held in NSAS protests and all that. Allow him now, make him now president. He will start kidnapping other people. What he said is true. Release all of them. But Nigerian state is not meant to that. They are all the same. They are all the same. And for you to make sure that this thing ends, is everybody go to your tent, O Israel. Then if you want to build a country together, then everybody will sit down and discuss. You don't just, you don't just like you build a house on a faulty foundation. The foundation is not good, and you think that putting an expensive roof will make the house to be strong. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. Your foundation have a problem. The foundation is very, very faulty, and you keep on building, laying your blocks, doing that, doing everything. When you get to roofing, then you want to roof the house. People are telling you, come, let's go and see how many pillars you can manage. Let's do this foundation very strong. He said, no. They should not talk. In fact, anybody that tells you that this foundation is faulty, you get that person arrested. And to your own wisdom, you think that, getting yourself very expensive roof and put it on top of the building will make the house strong. It doesn't work that way. At all, at all, at all. So no matter how you sound, no matter how eloquent your words sound, you are on your own. Armstrong said, "There's no decision, my brother, to your tent, O Israel." Exactly, exactly. What I mean by discussing is not to become. I mean, you have to separate first. All right. Then, if the two all the nation want to come back together again, then we shall see. But first thing you need to do, you don't discuss in this 40 house. You have to come out because the house want to collapse. You have to go out from the building, then replan whether everybody will use the opportunity to go and build their own house, or are we going to build another house. But first thing first, you have to destroy the old house. Do you understand it? So I thank God for what is going on in terms of Biafran government in exile, what they're doing, the achievements so far, and the one yet to come is, I mean, is second to none. I am very, very happy to see what I'm seeing, because that is how to get your freedom. You need to do all those things. You need to do all those things. Okay, let me bring to you this, because someone from before then, let me say this. We all have seen the protests going on in Kenya, right? We have seen the protests going on in Kenya, and Kenyan youth are doing what Nigerian youth can never ever do. All of them. It's not as if Kenya have one ethnic group in them. They have different people from different tribes in Kenya. I hope I hope you know that, because some people may say, oh, they are one people, they speak one language and all that. They have also differences in them, but they don't have Fulanis the way we have it in Nigeria. And their leaders are not, concentrated on one religion, and one nationality. And Britain don't have the level of influence they have in Nigeria. They have on Nigeria in them. They don't have it. But they have, but not as deadly as the one they have. Biafra comment in Exile is making us proud. Okay, there's some comment that I skipped so that people will not feel that I'm biased. Sonny, I see your comment, and Chijich, this is your name, I would like to know how you pronounce it. Freeman, how far? What is going on? Okay, you're greeting Freeman. And who again here? Disbury is thank God for the coming of Biafra. Daiwara. Your name is don't sound like Biafra name. Ezia Summer says, brother, they are all coming out of their shield. In the handwriting on the wall. I understand what they're trying to say. They are coming out because they can see that things are no longer the way it used to be. Honor has said, happy Sunday, my brother. God bless you. Amen, and bless you too. Amechi Jonas, I think I've gone through your comment. So let's continue. And nice one from Biafra. Okay, that's another comment. Victor Chijoke, where you from? Where you from? What where you from? I don't understand. I'm from Biafra, and you? So your name is Victor Chijoke, and you are asking me where am I from? Is that not strange? Now, I was talking about the protests going on in Kenya and what Kenyans are doing. Instead of Nigerian, just pay attention, because the fear is that Nigerian youth may try to replicate, may like to copy what is going on in Kenya. That's the fear of the people that are Tinubu supporters, and people that love the way Nigeria is and want every community to begin to bow to Ekpa and all that. They are not hiding their feelings any longer. Let me share this post that somebody made. He said that let's read it together so that you understand this. What I'm saying, just read this. That's his name. Yoruba thoroughbred. I don't know what that. If we look at the people sponsoring the protest, Kenya, it could be the, I think what is trying to say, the people, if we look at the people sponsoring the protest in Kenya, that's what it, I think that's, I assume that that's what he's trying to say here. It could be the Igbos living there. Kenya authorities should investigate all Igbos living in their country. There is a high possibility Igbos are sponsoring this protest as payback for Kano. I mean, people can hate you to the extent that for you to even, cough your cough become their problem. For you to swallow your own saliva in your own mouth, it become an issue. Do you understand? You don't. Victor Chijoke said you don't sound Biafra. I don't sound Biafra. Really? Can I give you a number so you call them? We speak Igbo language and see who we add English language in it. Who we first add English language in it. Maybe if you can come, then I will. In my English, it sounds like you. When you listen to me, when you listen to my English, you know that English is not my first language. It's not my first language, and I am very, very proud of that. Now, listen. If we sponsoring the protests in Kenya, it could be the Igbos living there. Kenya's authorities should investigate all Igbos living in their country. There is a high possibility Igbos are sponsoring these protests as payback for Kenya for Kano's arrest. Kano was not arrested; he was kidnapped. So when you listen to this kind of people, you see when you talk about tribalism in Nigeria, there is no other country in this planet Earth that have the level of hate, tribal differences, tribal issue in their so-called country, in their society, like what we have we have or what we are seeing in Nigeria today. You see a rich man waxing with his money and everything, well educated, have everything that you can think of. When he see another person, he feel uncomfortable. Do you understand? Soyinka is a tribal, have a tribal issue. All of us know that. The current governor of Lagos State is the same issue. And why are we seeing this tribal comment more from Yoruba land? Why are we seeing that more? So a man, I was lucky to come across, I met a man that happened to, he's a veteran. He fought Nigerian Biafran war. I was discussing with him back then. He told me something that the person that initiated the idea of blockade to communicate Igbos from other tribes and other countries, that bring the idea of blocking food entrance. You understand? Food entrance in Igbo Biafran land was Awolowo. And who was a finance minister? I think who was like what they have today, central bank governor, was also Awolowo when he was. I think that was after Biafran. I think that was after Biafran, during Biafran Civil War. He was in charge of CBN then. This is what I was told, though. I'm not saying that I verified that. I've done my research on that. This is what somebody said this to me. I don't know how true is it. I don't know how true is that, but this is what I was told. Why I'm saying that is this: most of the deadly decision being made by Nigerian government against Biafrans was initiated by Yoruba people. Does that mean that Yorubas, all of them are bad? No. Does it mean that all of them hate Igbos? No. But most of their leaders have this tendency of, dishing out hate on Igbo people. I don't just know why. Imagine somebody like what is the name of the one that went to prison because of his utterances on Igbo people in UK? What is the name of that guy, that Yoruba guy that always talks like that he's coming out from psychiatric hospital? Adenka grandson. Thank you so much for reminding me that. Adenka grandson. Adenka grandson. Imagine if Adenka grandson become governor of Lagos State. Imagine if Adenka grandson become minister of works. Any position in Nigerian government. He will use, just look at his utterances now that he's ordinary civilian, if I may use that, but I don't know his job in UK. I don't want to quote him. I don't want to say something out of context. So imagine what he's saying and what his ambition, his vision on Igbo people. Imagine when he have little opportunity that Igbos will somehow benefit from his office. Imagine what he would do. This person here is one of the people we are talking about. Why they're getting us so cheap in terms of their wares and addition is this. Some of our brothers hate themselves because self-hate is actually one of the most deadly diseases that anyone can have. Some people may not see what I'm saying because you are somehow blind. You think that when you tell people, when you say that, look, they hate me, simply means that you are faking cry. You are seeking for people to sympathize you. No. Go and do your findings. Is what we are saying, is it happening or not? Before you criticize, check. How can the protest going on in Kenya, then Igbos are the ones sponsoring it as payback on them because of kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Payback that you have not even paid you that went to kidnap Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Now, Igbos have not paid Nigerian state back on their inhuman treatment of Biafrans. Not only Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we have a lot of people that are in detention for no just reason, for being Igbo, for having a Biafran flag on you. And you tell the world that you are practicing democracy. You are practicing democracy. The whole world are seeing you. Not like the olden days when social media is not here, nobody can. You hardly see what these people are committing. Why they are doing those things even in the front of camera today is because they are used to that before the invention of social media. That's what they normally do. That's the history of Nigeria. Showing, treating their civilians and their citizens as if they're human beings. That's why we are seeing what we are seeing today, that the way police are, brutalizing people, the way military can, put their hand on their trigger anyhow, the way they can invade homes and do this is not, they did not just start it now. It has been there, but people are not seeing it. We are seeing it today because we are in the era of social media that things can easily, circulate. People can see it very, very fast. I'm so saying that we are not certain that our founders are crying. Like I said, nobody have paid Nigerian state payback. There's no payback yet. No, I don't know why you feel that protesting in Kenya, Biafra have many things to do than focusing on Kenya. Kenya is about government versus government. When the time comes, it's not now, and it's not about what do you think that we are going to benefit by destroying the economy of Kenya or protesting? No. It could be karma. Then you blame God. You and God will talk about that. Don't blame us. If it's a karma, why not? Who are we to stop karma? No. That's from God of creation. That's from Chukwu Okike, not from any individual. So if you are somehow irritated about what is going on, then you have to talk to yourself, because that shouldn't be anybody's problem. That should be your problem. If you're not happy the way we carry ourselves, the way Biafrans carry themselves, the way, like I keep on saying, we are not asking for what is not ours. We are not asking you, Yoruba people or Fulani people or outside people, to be poor, or let's make sure that they are down. Nobody, I don't think any sane Biafran will open his or her mouth to focus on how to drag you down. No, we actually want to stand. Let's stand first, and then if you want to fall, if you are if it is good for us to help you to stand, we help you to stand. Which I believe Biafrans are not the kind of people that drive joy in another person's predicament. So why must we, focus on your pain than our freedom? That's not how it is. And that, look at what Biafran's government are doing today. All their decisions are not after any individual. What they have not come after anybody. The reason why people are shouting, "Oh, Simon Ekpa people, Simon Ekpa people, Simon Ekpa this, Simon Ekpa that, Biafrans this, Biafrans that," is because they think that PM and Biafran government cabinet think the way they do, because their own Biafran agitation is to pay back, to go after people that they have grudges. Two market women exchange word in market, and because one of the women child is the member of IPOB, you want to use the IPOB to pay the woman back in the name of Biafra. No, Biafran government in Exile don't have that time for. They don't have that nonsense, that kind of nonsense time. They are always focused on the issue that matters to get this freedom. Go and check PM's activities all this while. All the people that have been calling him names, what in Finland, the one room agitator, a woman defeat them. A lot of nonsensical statements have been made against him. He have never for once planned or make any move to pay the people that are against him, to pay them back. It's not as if he don't have access. Don't get it twisted. He do. It's not as if he don't know how to pin you. Even when you in some of the European countries where these people are. European Union, European countries are not like Asian, they're not like Africans. You have chance to, you can go to people that and sue that person, and their data is in their system. They can sue you for blackmailing. He can do that. But is it the right thing to do? Is it the time to do? Is it? I mean, the one who came up with the idea of a calling embassy. Have you seen PMs making any move against him? The answer is no. I'm not saying he should go after him. We have seen some people in the US making some kind of utterances, even some family members, in-laws have made some comments, claim something that I believe that is not even true. Someone said that he used a automobile on him, and say, that make him this and make him that, and they separate PM and Nelly Ofebu and all that. These are kind of story. When you listen to that, you laugh. If you know, you know. Anyway, now they know who he is. Yes, Freeman, you are right. And now it is very clear. Let's listen to somehow PM said these people take the disappear is captivating. Now listen, let's see. So is Simon Ekpa again after Ikenga? The answer is no. Is he after this one that is talking now? I can't even remember his name. The answer is no. So many of them, right? So many of them. So what I'm trying to say in essence is that if for those people that think that okay, this what is going on in Southeast is being done by Simon Ekpa, is paying back to Nigeria. No, there's no payback yet. I'm not saying it's not going to come. It's not. I'm not the position to tell you whether it will come or not, because I'm not part of the government. Government are the one to deliberate on it and know how to carry it out, not me. All right. So I'm just telling you that everything that is going on so far, you and I can testify, testify that there's nothing like payback yet. So, I'm not saying there won't be payback. I'm not saying there will be. What I'm saying is that for now, we are not seeing any payback on Nigerian state. And it is funny that some people think that if Biafra will pay back, they're after Kenya first before Nigeria. No, it doesn't make sense. Kenyans are they're committed nuisance, but what they've done, we can Biafra may visit that later. All right, not now. So let me move on with another thing. Actually, we need to rush this. Wow, the time is okay. The news we have now says that police recruitment 700 candidates from Abia State who were invited for interview towards recruitment into the Nigerian police force failed to show up. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Police recruitment 700 candidates from Abia State who were invited for interview towards recruitment into the Nigerian police force failed to show up. Nah, I don't blame them. And as Wute. Onye dị dị ma ebe shop ya nọ. Chineke m ike go. Nke atọ m iche. Ọ dị egwu. Anyway, oh my goodness. This is I don't know why I felt that this Abra governor is somehow calm. I don't know why, but I don't know him in person. But let's see. Like I said, if you put trust in them, they will disappoint you, right? They will disappoint you. So let's listen to Oyendu. Then I think this will be the last broadcast, the last video that we are going to write now. And then we're going to come back again for our late hour broadcast. Of course, we're going to be back. Hopefully, God will give it to us, give the opportunity to come back.
There are movements all over Africa to liberate Africa from neocolonialism. Biafra will not be exceptional. In 2011, Biafra became a charter member of the Organization of Imagining African State. And in December 2015, the Organization of the Imagining African State called on the Nigerian government to hold a referendum on Biafra self-determination within 90 days, including the option of the total independence as the Republic of Biafra, a transitional phase of not more than 180 days. My fellow Biafrans, it may surprise a lot of people to know that this actually happened. Nigeria ignored it. In 2016, the Organization for Imagining African State repeated the call for referendum as the sponsor of the All Biafra Conference of Accra, which took place in 2016. My fellow Biafrans, in October of 2020, the Organization of Imagining African State repeated the demand for referendum on Biafra self-determination to the government of Nigeria. All these calls were ruthlessly ignored by the Nigeria state. The Organization for Imagining African State, after deliberation, has endorsed the Biafra Republic Government in Exile self-referendum on Biafra for many, many reasons, and one of those reasons, or some of those reasons, are as follows. Nigeria refused to administer or permit a third party to conduct Biafra referendum. The organization also noted that the African Charter of Human and People's Rights guarantees the right to self-determination of everyone, including Biafra people. It is not in their hands, because you know what? Power belongs to the people. Anything we want is what we're going to get.
Once again, I want to ask this. Do you think this dream is realizable without a war? And are you prepared to fight another war?
This dream can be realized without a war. And let me put it this way, as soon as the people, the various ethnic groups in Nigeria realize what Nigeria means to each and every ethnic group, they will subscribe to our position. So it is realizable without a war. Before the white man came, let me ask you this, because it's an interview, which means you can ask me questions and I can ask you. Before the white man came, was there any Nigeria? Before the white man came, did Nigeria exist? It's a simple question that I'm asking. Did Nigeria exist before?
It didn't, no.
It didn't exist. Then why are African people, black people, dying over something that they did not create? Did any Yoruba man create Nigeria? The answer is no. No Igbo man created Nigeria. No Hausa man did. No Fulani man did. No Kanuri man did. No Jukun man did. When you come to Nigeria, it's always a debate about it is our turn. It is our turn. It is our turn to rule. Now there are over 250 main ethnic groups in Nigeria. If you keep rotating the presidency every 8 years to each and every ethnic group, times 8 by 250, how many years are you going to get? So some people will die many times over. They will reincarnate many times over. The presidency hasn't come to them. Nigeria is a joke and an absolute mess. It was not created by black people. Therefore, it cannot be sustained by black people. I want to see an Africa where a Yoruba nation, a Yoruba mega nation extends from Togo all the way to Edo State. That's what I want. Because that is authentic Africa. I don't know why Africans are so beholden to something that's alien to them. Are you a white man? The Luga that created Nigeria is a white man. What are you doing as an African defending something that a white man created out of, should I say, a racist intent? Nigeria was an ordinary company, Royal Niger Company, an ordinary business venture that the British converted into a nation. And Africans are killing themselves, trying to maintain something that a white man created. Sometimes I wonder what type of God made African people. I don't understand it. And that is why you have this neo-colonialism. That is why the British High Commissioner had to go to Tinubu to ask him, how do you end this protest? Because if this protest continues, you're jeopardizing our oil. Now the kind of can use it as an advantage to go and get Biafra. They asked the army to go in and kill people. You people are being ruled by your colonial masters. Your fate is not in your hand. You're in a country that is 60 years old, so to speak. There is no electricity. If I am a Nigerian, I can't come out and say I'm a Nigerian. I'll be ashamed of myself. For 60 years, you have no electricity. For 60 years, no good roads. For 60 years, no good schools. For 60 years, your politicians are traveling abroad for medical treatment. I ask you, what is there to be proud of about Nigeria? Name one thing you can be proud of. Name one thing. It's a question I'm asking you. Tell me one thing you can be proud of in Nigeria.
Nigerians are amongst the brightest people in the world, including the Igbo people, of which you are one. You're a very brilliant man. That is Nigeria in your DNA.
I was born a Biafra, not a Nigerian. Nigeria is a historical mistake.
Was there a birth certificate at that time that wrote Biafra on it?
Of course, yes. You want to show you? I'll show it to you. I can email it to you. It's not here with me right now. I can email it to you. My person tweet Biafra.
I don't mind.
I will email it to you. So you see, what I'm asking is, if Nigeria never existed until the white man came, why are you as a black African man defending it? What's the white man created? Why? When you have Yorubas in Benin Republic, Yoruba is in Togo, they speak your language, they eat your food, they dress the same way you do, you have the same culture, the same value system, the same orientation, and I'm asking you, and the white man came from Europe and said, oh,
You are Yoruba from Togo, you speak French. You're Yoruba from Benin Republic, you're going to speak French. But you're Yoruba from Nigeria, are people not perturbed by that? That level of dehumanization, that level of subjugation. You see, the one thing that shocks me about Africa and their class of intellectuals is the fact that they are willing to swallow hook, line, and sinker anything the colonial master gives to them. And I've asked you this very question. Can you go to Europe and create a country as a black man? The answer is no. Then why must you accept what a white man is doing in Africa? Do you see why we are poor and very backwards? Do you see why Nigeria can never have 24 hours of electricity? Never, ever, ever, ever. Because the foundation is faulty. The orientation of Fulani Janja, people were protesting SARS killings in the south. Fulani people in the north were busy having fun and laughing and smiling. And you want to build some country with them. Your value system, your reasoning, your understanding, your orientation can never ever be the same. Never be the same. Why did Britain leave the EU? Then I'm asking you, are they not Christians? Are they not Democrats? Don't they believe in free trade and voting people in and voting them out? But then, why leave the EU? Why? The same Britain that left the EU is asking me not to leave Nigeria. Nigeria that is only 100 years old. Your grandfather was not in Nigeria. Was not. So why must you throw away the history of your family, the rich history of your people? Because a white man called the place Nigeria. Why must you do that? Why? Can I go to England and name them and name them Albania and say all your history is now gone? We are doing our ancestors a disservice. And let me tell you why Black Africa cannot go forward. Some people, not you, some people accepted this nonsensical balkanization of Africa with their useless flag independence. And your ancestors are in the grave. Your ancestors that existed before the white man was born, they are in the grave. You jettison their history and their identity. You banish it, you denigrate it, you insult them by accepting this garbage called Nigeria, and you want them to be happy with you. That is why no black African country can see development. No black.
You know, when you are listening to Martin American like this, you don't feel to do any other thing. That is the power of honesty. His lecture is second to none. Anyway, we are going to deliberate more on that, but for now we are going to call it off. Let's close the program for now, and we are going to come back again later. I just decided to allow you to play without, interrupting, because Master Mecano's preaching, his teachings are something different from what we normally hear. You can only, if you're opportunity to listen to him, you will be blessed. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful day, and see you again on next one. Have a very happy weekend. Bye bye for now. Thank you. God bless you.